The word for today, wholehearted devotion. The Bible says, Amaziah did what was right in the eyes of the Lord, but not wholeheartedly. 2 Chronicles 25, 1-2. Contrast that with what God said about David. I have found David a man after my own heart. He will do everything I want him to do. Acts 13:22. This can be a little bewildering because when you read about David's life, you find chapters of adultery, murder, and cover-up. He's a disaster as a husband and inferior as a dad, but his heart is devoted to God. How do we know? Because when he makes mistakes and sins, he repents and desires to get right with God again. When David guided the return of the Ark of the Covenant to Israel, he danced before the Lord with all his might. 2 Samuel 6:14. He put his whole heart into it. If you wonder how that dance looked, the text reveals it involved King David leaping and dancing before the Lord. 2 Samuel 6:16. The heart in early history was the core of a person. It meant not only feelings, as we many times think of the heart, but the center of a person's being, especially the will. So wholehearted devotion to God reveals what you choose to embrace with all your energies. Amaziah lived 29 years of his life, finessing his commitment to God. He did what was right, but his heart was elsewhere. David, in spite of his flaws, pursued God with all his heart. So the word for today is strive for wholehearted devotion to God.